happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Okay, stop crying. Let me behave myself. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. You're live with us on Bull TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, please do so with the contact details, which you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. Can you see it? Yay! I know you can. Alright, so good morning to everybody. If you are joining us for the very first time, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Please. The main part I want to say is please share, and share. Alright? Okay, cool. Alright, now for those of you who are wondering, where is Tyrell Boucher? He has other commitments as well. And as you guys know, he's been hunting for a job. So, yeah, it'll just be me for now. But let's hope with all the auditions that we are running this week, if you got what it takes and you feel you want to be a TV presenter, please do drop us an email on mail@ActonvilleFM.co.za. Alright, so kicking off the show this morning, I just want to say good morning to Urban Boy, who's coming through on YouTube this morning. He says, good morning. Good morning, Urban Boy. And we got Ramashni Fadachi coming in on YouTube. She says, happy Tuesday. Well, good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday to everybody. And what is the best thing to do on a Tuesday when it's cold? Okay, clear skies. You can do washing. You can. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to get up to this Tuesday. But yeah, talking about Urban Boy's show the other day, they were talking about bad habits. Now, did you know when it comes to bad habits, one of them is also not sleeping correctly. And I've decided to do a show on fatigue and how to avoid feeling this way, because I started to realize when I hit my 30s, I used to wake up in the morning even feeling like, how can I put this to you? You feel sluggish and lazy, yet you know you slept the full 8 hours, you slept well, but you're still feeling tired. Now there are other things. There are poor, bad habits that actually affect the way that you sleep, affect the way that you feel the next day, affect your entire life. Now guys, did you know poor sleep hygiene is one of the main things here? Now behaviors and bad habits that may also make it hard to sleep, and then you also suffer with sleep deprivation, not meaning having a kid around and then you can't sleep. It's just these things actually add to your bad fatigue, and then you get your bad habits, which all ends up you feeling tired all of the time. Now, there are examples like you drink a lot of coffee. I know you're looking at me and you're like, coffee? I drink coffee. If you drink a lot of coffee, this adds to your fatigue. It's anything that gives your body something unnatural to pump it and make it work faster than it usually doesn't. And then that's what causes fatigue. So after you get that coffee hype or that caffeine hype, it gives you these withdrawals after a while. It's like taking a drug, by the way. So it pushes your body to do more than it should for like a couple of hours, and thereafter you feel like you need another cup of coffee. Well, that was actually the incorrect way of doing things. You become more fatigued. If you take an energy drink and you drink it, it pumps your body so fast and so hard, you become so excited, the body's overworking, and when the caffeine of each thing fades out, your entire body drains, and then you're more tired than you were supposed to be. Good show, I think, quite an interesting one, and it's about your health, so don't go anywhere, stay where you are. We're gonna have a jam-packed show today. We'll come back straight after this commercial break. Welcome back, everybody. If you just joined us, you are live with us on Attenborough TV. This is the Crack It Down show with myself, Kimera and Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us today in studio, guys, please do with the contact details that you'll find at the bottom right of your screen. Now, if you're still watching the show, Urban Boy and Romosky, please do tell me, do you feel fatigued? Interact with us. Tell me how you're feeling this morning, by the way. A lot of people are waking up every day a little less excited about life than you usually do, but that is caused by fatigue and all of your bad habits. Now, Mr. Urban Boy, on your show, you were talking about those bad habits, and bad habits are the reason why you feel those fatigue things, those bags. You feel exhausted most of the time, and you don't even know why. All right. So as we're going along with the show, we will be talking about different things, our dances that we had. I don't know if you guys remember the show with the Sassel, the Sassel dance, the guys entertaining you. I just love showcasing the fact that they did this at work, and it seems quite fun. But before we get to it, today we are talking about fatigue. Now, everyone who wants to interact with us, please do so with the contact details right there. You got it? Okay, cool. All right, so every morning when you wake up, everybody's like, why am I so tired? Okay, did you know, this is my bad habit, by the way, eating sweets in the middle of the night. It has a lot of sugar, by the way. So I got this bad habit where I go to bed at like 9:30ish, depending if I had anything to do. And I've got this cupboard on the side of my bed, okay? And there's only junk food and sweets inside there. Now, say I break sleep about 2 o'clock, I need to go and take a wee-wee. I get up, I put a sweet in my mouth, go wee-wee. I don't know why I do this though. It's done unconsciously. It's not that I think about it. I take a sweet, or I'll take a piece of chocolate, I'll put it in my mouth. I don't know if you guys do the same thing. It's just a bad habit of mine. Now I've come to learn by this research I've done has been given to me by professional researchers and people who do experiments. These are professionals, right? They tell you not to take anything sugary before bed, because when you wake up, your body will be exhausted. Now, this is why I've learned when I wake up, I'm so moody. I'm feeling very drained, very fatigued. The only time I feel better is after I take a shower. So I don't know what else to tell you guys, but this is very, very bad habits. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you're like, why am I so tired? Like, it's in the middle of the day. Think about it. It's in the middle of the day, and you just can't seem to you can't get out of first gear, basically. So it's like you feel like you're lacking sleep. Or you could could there be something else that makes you feel like totally wiped out? A lot of people that smokers, if you're listening, smoking causes your body to drain as well if you're fatigued. Now, if you look at it, if you check out the couple of culprits that get the pep back into your step. Also remember, drinking tea is better than drinking coffee. Tea actually removes all of the toxins from your body, if you didn't know. Just a little lesson for you guys this morning. It removes all of the toxins from your body, and you will be perfectly fine and feeling fresh all day. Now, for those of you who want to interact with us and tell us, how do you feel if you're a health freak and you have no trouble with everything that you go through? When you're having a best feel free day, you've got everything in order. And tell us, how do you eat? How do you sleep? You probably don't smoke if you're living the life. Let us know if you have any type of fatigue that you have beaten, and let us know about live on the air. What can we do? I want to hear from the public. What do you do to get rid of all of your fatigue? Now, before we get there, I've got a little something with the Sassel Aroglo. Check this out. Have a look at them.
Jerusalema ikhaya lami, ilondoloze uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema ikhaya lami, ilondoloze uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana, ilondoloze dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami.
I told you guys I'm gonna apply for a job there, so everything is fun there. I'll work here at Actonville TV in the morning, and I'll take an afternoon or night shift there by Cecil Omelo. It's gonna be epic. You can just dance there all day, fill your fuel to the best beats ever played, and this will be epic. All right. For those of you who just joined us, good morning to everybody. Okay, so Ramashni, talk to us. Are you one of those people who feel fatigue or eat junk food at night? Sometimes you just feel tired. Let us know how you feel. Interact with us in the show. Contact details right there at the bottom right of your screen. All right. Don't forget, guys, for those of you who have a lot of talent, like you see in the Cecil Omelo, please do drop us an email on mail@actonvillefm.co.za. All you have to do is ask us the process of how to get your content onto the TV channel, Actonville TV. We will put it up for you guys. So all you have to do is drop us an email and we'll take it from there. Yeah? All right. Now, all of you have heard that you don't have to wear masks anymore. No. Listen to me. COVID is not over. Just so you know, COVID is not over. A lot of people are trying to, adjust back to the normal life, but little do they know, COVID has not finished yet. I mean, I have a friend named Sujit. He called me up not too long ago and told us that him and his family actually caught COVID, and I think it was probably the child probably got it from school. He probably got it from work. You don't know who got it from where, and they all tested positive. What I'm trying to say, guys, COVID is still here. It's still dangerous out there. I say personally, please wear your face masks whenever going out in public. It's the best and safest thing to do. Don't listen to the news. For once in my life, I'm actually telling you not to listen to the news. Oh my god. But yeah, don't listen to the news. It's bad for you. Alright. Okay. So going back to your lifestyle. Everybody keeps complaining they're suffering with fatigue. Are you suffering with fatigue? Yes. My main reason why I probably suffer with fatigue or feel tired towards the middle of the day is because I eat a lot of junk food at night, which I have to cut down, by the way. I think I have to try. All right. Okay, so does your lifestyle actually need a tweak? Okay, first off, ask yourself this. Do you treat your body right? It's a good question. Do you treat your body right? Now, I've spoken to many doctors as I've done the research on this topic, and doctors have said that, well, I've got one main guy who says, with my patients, I talk about 3 pillars of health, okay? So you do the same, okay? It's called sleep. Your sleep is very important. Your diet, and you have to exercise. Oh, that could be one of my main ones. I don't exercise, guys. I don't. Now, the 3 main things is sleep, diet, exercise. Okay, I know I sleep well. Dieting, I think I eat anything I want to eat, but that is hence the reason why I take vitamins. I thought that would replace things that I don't eat or things that my body needs to, covering up for. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to discuss this. For those of you who are watching the show and are checking us out live, please stay where you are. We'll come back straight after this.
For the ones we trust to always be there. For the ones caring for others. For the ones who keep going no matter where they are. In extraordinary times, extraordinary people step up and tackle the big things and the little things that matter. For the ones making sacrifices, standing guard, and standing on the front lines, we're grateful for all you do, and we're always here to help you do it. For the ones who get it done.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, you are watching us live on Attenville TV. This is the Crack It Down show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, please do so with the contact details that you'll find at the bottom right of your screen, right there. All right, so as we were talking about fatigue, I ended up speaking with you guys about I've seen many doctors and they've all emailed me certain things that you should and shouldn't do while fighting fatigue in your lifestyle, in your life rather. So I've got a couple of things. It's your sleep and your diet and it's sleep, diet and exercise. Okay, those are the three main things that have to be taken care of in order to treat your body better and in order to feel better every day and be energetic like me. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so let's get to it. Now, if you weren't getting good sleep, just listen to me, guys, okay? If you weren't getting good sleep, it's hard to eat well. I don't know if you notice, if you don't sleep enough when you wake up, you eat what you need to and then you either go back to sleep or you just have a really, really miserable day, which happens all the time to everybody. Now, if you don't eat well, you can't. If you don't sleep well, you don't eat well. If you don't eat well, you can't sleep well. I don't know if you guys notice this. It's the same thing all of the time. Now, they basically work hand in hand. So if you're feeling fatigued right now watching the show, change your diet. If you change your diet, you'll end up sleeping very, very well, and you'll notice everything works hand in hand. Now, if you look at this now. Okay, this one was sent to me and I was actually laughing because it just explains everything. I thought I understood the fatigue very well, but I didn't. Okay, so try not to. If you're getting good sleep, it's fine. You realize it's not easy to eat as well. Now, at the same time, there's true and other ways around this, and they're basically all related as I've explained before. Now, so try not to shortchange yourself on shut eye, please, guys. Try not to rob yourself of sleep. Do not allow yourself to wake up in the middle of the night. Don't watch TV. Don't keep the TV on. It's a bad habit. That is a very bad habit. So if you look at it, okay, try. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Okay, my body naturally only allows it 6 hours of sleep. I have no idea why. I've tried going back to sleep and changing my sleep pattern to 8 hours a day. I can't. You got an eating balance, which has to be balanced, right? So you're eat a balanced diet of fruits. Listen to this: fruits, veggies, and lean protein. This is why I felt fatigued. I take vitamins, yes, but it doesn't do the right thing. Now, also looking at it, that was okay. Don't forget veggies. I know nobody likes veggies. I'm talking about my fiance as well. It says veggies, fruits, lean protein, and also you get a regular dose of physical activity. Now, okay, I'm a person who doesn't like exercise. What I'm trying to tell you guys, if you don't exercise, park your car as far away from the entrance of the mall if you go into the mall and then walk back. It's some kind of physical activity and also looks after yourself. And I'm talking about fatigue on a Tuesday morning. I hope I'm not boring you guys. Wherever you are, interact with us in the show. I would love to hear from you guys. But just to keep the show going and keeping your vibes up and not feeling fatigued, we got the Katlehong Kids with the John Bulligate challenge. Remember, we ran it all week. It was all week last week. Let's see if we can carry on with it again this week. Don't forget, if you're doing your own John Bulligate challenge, send your content on mail at attenvillefm.co.za. Right there. Check the Katlehong Kids. Check them out.
Chuchu masketela, uyababona nawe banenima, everything that's in store, everything John Bulligate, 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 everything that's in store, everything John Bulligate. Everything that's in store, everything John Bulligate, everything that's in store, everything John Bulligate, a Bulligate, 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 John Bulligate. Away, away, What? Whoa! Ayibi yibi yibi yo. Ayibi yibi yibi ya. Ayibi yibi yibi yo. Ayibi yibi yibi ya. Ayibi yo. Ayibi yibi ya. Ayibi ya. Ayibi yibi yo. Ayibi yo. Ayibi yibi ya. Ayibi ya. Ayibi yibi yo. Way. Way nama. Way. Way.
Ungaspisi lapho ungena khathi ungena gesi ukhale gate 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 asiwana lama tiki fake asiwana lama fix suit asiwana lama tiki fake uyaspisi ungena goti asiwana lama tiki fake asiwana lama fix suit asiwana lama tiki fake uyaspisi ungena goti
Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. I fully get it. 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 John for the gate.
Ufunani basjoni, ebasjoni, ebasjoni. Uthandani basjoni, ebasjoni, ebasjoni. Ufunani basjoni, ebasjoni, ebasjoni. Uthandani basjoni, ebasjoni, ebasjoni. Ebabelela umthandayo, enikezela umthandayo. Ebabelela umthandayo, anikezela umthandayo. Ebabelela umthandayo, enikezela umthandayo. Ebabelela umthandayo, enikezela umthandayo.
Exit. Ukweletse mapara a jazz.
Everything chutu masketela. Uyababona nawe banyenima. Chutu masketela. Uyababona nawe banyenima. Everything chutu masketela. Uyababona nawe banyenima. Chutu masketela. Uyababona nawe banyenima. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate. Everything I say storo. Everything John for the gate.
Aboligati, Johnny Boligati. Aboligati, Johnny Boligati. Welcome back, guys. How was that challenge? That was epic. If you feel that you've got a better video than that or a video that measures up to that, drop us an email on mail@actonvillefm.co.za. All right. For those who just joined us, if you didn't do this already and if this is your first time watching, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, if you want to be a TV presenter and you want to join us here on Attonville TV, drop us an email on mail@attonvillefm.co.za. We are looking for TV presenters to join me here on the Crack of Dawn. And hey, you can even have your own show, and then you go and you make sure you get your sponsors in order, and then that. But this is a non-profit, just so you know. It doesn't work like, okay, I just go there and I just present. No. You come here, we talk about how it works. Don't forget email. And then when you do get an appointment here, we talk about how our sponsorships work, how our advertising works, and how this company actually survives, and how you can survive being here and growing your career as we go along with that. All right, today we're talking about your fatigue and bad habits, how your fatigue actually gets you down. Spoken to a lot of doctors. I actually found out why I feel tired certain times of the day. It's actually sad. I love chocolates and a lot of sweets. I had to cut that down, by the way. If you do the same things, please listen, guys. Your diet's very important in why you feel fatigued, especially when you hit the age of 30 and over. You'll find out why you're very tired. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you look at it, guys, if you ticked all the boxes to like this, and got as a correction of why you feel tired, and this is a yes, just remember you still have to go through all of your days dragging your body out of bed. It's all that sugary stuff, and there's many other reasons why. Now there's something called anemia. You actually, if you're on your 30s and you're feeling these things, please go get checked at the doctor. You need to find out what is really wrong with you. There's anemia, there's also diabetes. There's things that you could be suffering with or have and you don't really know, and you're feeling fatigued. So if you're feeling these few things that we've discussed earlier, please do get yourself checked at the doctors. It's very important for your health, and when you get older, you'll be safe. So looking at anemia now, it's basically it's a disorder. It's a disorder that makes it hard for your blood to move oxygen around your body. So it's a common type of iron deficiency basically, and we call it anemia for those of you who don't know. Now iron acts as a train car and transports oxygen around your body, and the people with low iron don't have enough cars in their train. So this is Dr. Fredman, who I spoke to many days ago. He has explained to me why most people feel fatigued. By the way, I got checked and I don't have these deficiencies or these disorders, so I'm safe. It's just my bad habits of eating junk food at night causes this. So it's as if I had a deficiency. When you're tired and you feel a little bit dizzy, guys, you need to stand up and get this thing where your brain goes foggy and you feel slightly lightheaded. Please go to the doctor. This could be a possibility that you have anemia and you need to get it checked. Okay, let's move to diabetes. Okay, now doctors know exactly why it makes people so tired. Now one likely reason, the main likely reason, is that your body uses lots of energy to deal with. Okay, it has a lot of energy, and if you look at it, you get frequent changes in your blood and sugar levels, such as myself. That is also another reason why I feel fatigued around lunchtime. I have a lot of energy, so I'm like draining my body at a high rate. Now, if you're doing the same, there's nothing wrong with you. Just obviously, if you're over your 30s, just go and get yourself checked. It's safer for you, and there might be a possibility that you have diabetes. Now, there's also other signs, right? You may feel thirsty all the time. Yeah, you may feel thirsty all the time, and you need to go to the bathroom very often. Okay, I drink a lot of water the entire day. I always have a water bottle attached to my hand. Like, guys, look beside the desk, I have my water all of the time. If you look at it, this could be the reason why I'm so energetic, and it drains, and I drink a lot of water and I go to the bathroom all the time. But if you don't drink a lot of water and you seeing that you ain't back and forth to the bathroom all the time, problem. Go to the doctor, get checked. If you're like me, I always go to two different doctors. I go to the doctor and then I get a second opinion, no matter what happens. It's just the way I was raised, and to always also be accurate on what's happening with your body. All right, now today we've got lots of specials coming up. We were talking about babies last week. I don't know if you guys remember, and then we kept this video by Legiana, but we're not going to get to that now. Stay where you are. We are talking about your fatigue and your bad habits, and I'm trying to get you through this, as this is now a free consultation. You don't have to put Actonville TV on and pay $3.50 for just to see my face, like when you go to the doctor. All right. Don't go anywhere. Just stay where you are. We'll come back straight after this commercial break.
Wanna be a star? For all your music needs, contact Rockstar Beat Productions South Africa. We offer music production, publishing, artist management, and digital distribution. For further information, contact 084 605 5466.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, you're live with us on Actonville TV. This is the Cracker Down Show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. If you want to interact with us in studio today, please do, with the contact details right there at the bottom right of your screen. All right. So we're talking about your fatigues and your different types of disorders and who actually caused it to get there. It was you. It was you. All right. Okay. Jokes aside, guys, I thought this was a good topic of conversation because this is dealing with your health. And when it comes to your health, that's something money cannot buy, and that's something that you just cannot change without looking after yourself. Got it? Okay. So going back to our types of different problems that we have. A lot of people say that they have problems with their thyroids. I just want to give a shout out to Kamini Kata, who has also told me about one of her thyroid problems. This adds to your fatigue and your lifestyle, and it actually feels like it ruins your life. Okay, now it's a small butterfly-shaped gland, right? For those of you who don't know, a thyroid, right? Now it's a small butterfly-shaped gland, and it sits in your neck. Just so you know, yeah. Okay, and it makes a hormone that makes control makes you control and use your energy a certain way. Now, when your thyroid gland is out of whack, you also out of whack. I don't know if you get what that means. So when this gland decides it's not acting up, you got no energy, you got no types of movement, you become really lethargic and you become lazy. Now, people with an underactive thyroid is going to feel tired all of the time. Dr. Friedman also says that these cells also working well, right? If these cells aren't working well, rather, they are sluggish and their reflexes are slow. So everything in your life slows down. Your movement, the way you think, the way you talk, the way you act, every single thing about you is actually it works around your thyroid. Now, for those of you who have this problem, if you're feeling you're too tired at all of the time, if you notice you're going slower or walking slower than normal, moving slower than normal, and I'm not talking after a party weekend, guys, no. When you party, you are naturally drained and your body recovers, that's it. But when you feel like this for more than 3 weeks straight, you need to have a doctor look at you, okay? Now, coming to heart disease. A lot of you don't know about heart disease. Smokers, everybody who's listening, listen to this. Now, extreme tiredness is a common symptom of congestive heart failure, all right? And which happens, this happens when it doesn't get pumped as well as this thing should. Your heart has a certain rate, and if it doesn't get pumped well, fatigue will come in, get it? So, if you have this, your fatigue usually gets worse when you exercise, correct? Now, you might also have swelling around your arms or your legs, okay? Very scary. And you also have shortness of breath. Now, any of these above that I spoke about, please do get it checked out. You could have a heart disease and not even know. You could have swollen ankles or swollen arms and you won't even know what is the cause of it. It's probably because you have a heart disease and you didn't know. Shortness of breath, please guys, it doesn't mean, okay, it happened once, no, it's okay. Go get it checked out. People do suffer with shortness of breath and they tend to ignore it. I was one of those people. But I went to go get myself checked just to see what was happening and I was like, oh. I think I was overworking my body. Well, that's what the doctor said. I overworked my body and I was feeling totally drained. Every time that happened, I had to sit down, feeling a little woozy, and I was like, okay. That also, what added to that was my eating sugar at night and sleeping less. So that was the problem right there. Please go get checked out if you have any of these symptoms. It's very, very important, guys. Okay, another one, sleep apnea. I don't know if you guys know what this is. Sleep apnea, this is a disorder that keeps you from getting enough oxygen when you sleep. Okay, now which means you won't get real rest during the entire night. You'll break sleep. I sleep in chapters as well, meaning I break sleep every maybe 30 minutes or an hour. It has changed because I stopped doing all the nonsense that I do. The brain notices that you're not getting rid of your carbon dioxide. Now, you get these bad habits where people put the blanket over their head and they sleep. And in the blanket, when you exhale, it's carbon dioxide and you're inhaling it again. That tends to make your body fall asleep. Yes, I know that part works, but then what about when your body needs oxygen to regenerate and rest? Guys, stop sleeping that way. It's unhealthy and you can't keep doing that. It's wrong. Okay, for those of you who do want to interact with us and join the conversation, I see many of you are watching. Interact with us. We are talking about fatigue. It may seem like a boring topic, but it's also very important in life. Okay, so if you look at, I spoke to Dr. Lisa last week, and she says that, the Sleep Medicine Center, this is actually, you'll find this at many universities that have their own training facilities where they do research and have labs and stuff like that. But if you don't realize, it makes it hard to figure out why you actually want to sleep or you feel sleepy during the day. Now, these doctors have come to show that sugar and salt actually can kill you if you didn't notice that. It's actually bad for you. Now, there's a device, right, called a continuous positive airway that the machine keeps your airways open for the solid night's sleep. Did you know that people are sleeping with this new thing? I didn't even know about it. I don't know if I ever want to try it because I'm afraid of things that are not natural. So yeah, if you want to interact with us and talk to us in studio today, please do so. Contact details at the bottom left of your screen right there. Don't go anywhere. We're going to come back straight after this. Welcome back, guys. If you just joined us, you are live with us on Attenville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. Usually by my side, I'd say a co-host, but hey, we've opened up a spot for you. Tyrell Boucher has moved on to do, other commitments, and we've decided to open up the entire position to the public, and you can become a radio presenter or TV presenter. Just come here. Okay, so we're running TV at the moment. If you want to be a TV presenter, drop us a WhatsApp 074-660-5829. If you want to interact with us through email, it's mail@attenvillefm.co.za. You can see it right there. Alright, so today we're talking about fatigue and the different ways that you can actually find out why you're feeling this way. This is very important, guys. I know it sounds a bit boring, but this is your health, and there are many things it could lead to, especially different types of diseases in the body. And remember, health is something you shouldn't play with. Health is something you can't buy and replace and fix just easily like that. You have to look after your body and keep a strict diet, or balanced diet rather. That's the right way to say it, actually. And yeah, so interact with us in studio today. If you are suffering with any types of fatigue, drop us a WhatsApp. I would love to see you comment at the bottom of the screen and tell us how you feel about this. Okay. Now, looking at the different types of fatigue and the different types of diseases, I've come across something that's called menopause. Hello, ladies. Yeah. I'm middle-aged. Okay, so if you're a woman, right? If you're a woman who's going through menopause right now, I gotta say, you may find it hard to get some good sleep. I know. Okay, so you may find it hard to get good sleep. Your hormones change all the time. It changes a lot at this time. You get like hot flushes, you suffer with a lot of things, right? But which gives you actually night sweats also. You get night sweats, and you get the hot flushes are non-stop. Even in winter, you feel hot. Now, this is also because it can keep you up at night, right? And you can't not sleep, leaving you dragging yourself at work or whatever is it that you do on a daily basis. You drag yourself throughout the day. This will mean that you have menopause, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are past my age, I gotta say, go get it checked out. You know, it's sad. It's sad for me to actually say that out loud, and some of you may be in denial. But if you are going through menopause and you're feeling these cold sweats at night and you can't sleep, that's when you have to go and say, okay, this is now beyond me. I gotta go to a doctor. I gotta get checked out. All right. There's another thing called depression. A lot of people are going through depression nowadays, and it's quite sad. It's quite interesting as well. Now, depression, it robs your brain. That's all it does. It's basically robbing your brain. I mean, this is of the chemicals that it needs to work at its best, and one of those, it's called serotonin. For those of you who know what I'm speaking about. Okay, one of those is serotonin, and it also helps regulate the internal body clock. Now, depression can lower your energy levels at a big rate, and it also makes you feel tired during the day. Like you'll notice if you are going through a lot of emotional challenges, you'll feel fatigued every 15 minutes. That thought of going to bed and sleeping pops into your mind. All you want to do is sleep. And I actually kind of get that, because when I was going through some difficulties in my life, I used to try and find a way to just only sleep. And why would people in depression sleep all the time? You don't feel anything when you go to bed. So I kind of get that. But it's not healthy, guys. Go to your doctor, see what you can do to get you through this tough time, and do not sleep away your problems. It can't go away. So what you got to do, just remember, wherever you are, if you are listening and you're going through a tough time, get a hobby. I don't know, get a canvas, get some cheap paints. You get cheap paints and paint out your fears. Draw. If you sing, write down a nice song, sing it out loud. You don't have to do it in front of anybody, even if you can't sing. You actually venting and letting out all of your pain and all of your sufferings, things that you feel that you can't walk past and get through. Notice when you vent, when you are hurting, it actually helps you. You get artists who actually are professional and building a career for themselves. When they get behind the mic and they spit those bars, you'll notice the joy and the lightness that they feel when they are done in studio. It's amazing. So if you want to write down all of your pain and just scream it, you don't even have to sing it. It doesn't have to rhyme out loud. Just scream it out loud and make sure when it's done, you vented everything and you'll feel much better. Okay, on a lighter and brighter note, we got a little something for you guys. I'm sure everybody knows Ed Sheeran, right? The song Bad Habits. So it's Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits, and we've got a little 8-year-old sweetheart who's doing the cover version of it. Her name is Lagiana from the US of A. Check her out. back, guys. That was beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? She's 8 years old and she's from the US of A, guys. Oh my God. That was Lagiana with the Bad Habits, a cover version of Ed Sheeran. And that was amazing. Now, guys, if you are watching the show and if you have talented kids, get a good camera, capture their talents on camera, and drop us an email on mail@actonvillefm.co.za. Now, all you gotta do is tell us. Remember this here. This platform right here is to showcase people's talent. For those of you who are not famous, for those who are upcoming artists, drop us an email and let us know how can you can ask us, how can you get your content here? That's all you gotta do. Drop us an email. How can we do this? That's all. It doesn't take much. Or you can drop us a WhatsApp on 074-660-5829. Alright guys, it's coming to the end of the show, and please don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be epic. You're gonna join the next show at around 3 p.m. and it's called Hashtag Baby. Alright, it's a hashtag with Urban Boy. He's joining us this afternoon. He's live every single weekday from 3 p.m. till 12. Yeah. Alright, and not forgetting, don't forget the Thursday shows as well, huh? Don't forget the Thursday shows. It's called The Journey with Roy Naidu and myself, Kimera Heeralal. It's live, 12 to 1. Yeah. And it's every Thursday. We are hoping to get the show to be live every single weekday, but Uncle Roy is quite busy during the week. He's also a priest. Well, we call him our guru. He's a priest and he's got a lot of God's work to do, so he can only come and do the show live every Thursdays. But hey, let's hope in God's hands it will change eventually. Alright, so I'd like to give a shout out again to a Wiseman who says that we had a very powerful show today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know most of the time I make you guys laugh, but I had to do a show on fatigue. It was important to me, and I think it's important to you to also look after your health. Alright, we've got Palad Singh coming through on Facebook showing me a thumbs up. Palad Singh, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you haven't liked or shared or subscribed to this channel, Palad, please subscribe to Actonville TV's channel. For those of you who also didn't do it, please do it now. You gotta do it now. And then the channel actually alerts you when they are live. Alright, so we've come to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. From myself, Kimera Heeralal. Bye-bye.